Well, hello there, folks. Do hope you're all well, I really do. Look, day 13 of my Tenerife jaunt, and it's just going to be about yesterday and today. I've done a few messages, I've done them separately this time. Why, I don't know, but I have. So, for those that may be interested, if you're not, tune off, not a problem at all. I'm not going to be offended, I promise you that. What did I get up to yesterday? Well, yesterday, what did we do yesterday? Not much in the daytime. Nighttime. Went out to possibly, well, if not our favourite restaurant, one of our favourite two in this area called the Embassy, and a fantastic meal had by all. Really enjoyed it. The guy on the door there that puts people to the table, sees them in, guy called Scott, Scottish fella as it turns out, lovely fella, lovely to see him again. Last time we're going to see him on this holiday, a great character, really well, we were really well welcomed and had a great meal. Nighttime, we went to a place called, well, we watched a bit of the football, because waiting for our friends to come on the old TVs there, the United game. Very disappointed as a United fan, gutted with how things went, especially with that goalkeeper, very, very poor. Half-time moved off, our friends came, went to a place called the Irish Rover. It's a karaoke bar, they love their karaoke, so we went there with them. We never had a bad night in there. The downside was, I mentioned on it about 10 days ago now, maybe a bit less, I seen probably the worst act I've ever seen in my life. Well, I hate to say this and I hate to be awful for the sake of it, but this channel is about honesty, transparency and telling you the truth as I see it. We've seen an act in there last night that was very, very poor. We've seen one in there once before. I think the problem is in the Irish Rover is they don't have a lot of money. They can't pay for top acts. I'm not sure they can even pay for good acts. If you were back home, you'd say they're doing it just for beer money. I think the young girl that was singing wasn't doing it for beer money, but it might have been 20 or 30 euros. I think she might be using it as a way of making up her daily pay. I think she had kiddies back at home, so no doubt she lives here. She's obviously British by birth, and I would imagine she might do a couple of nights a week somewhere, and it helps to a weekly wage, which is fine. But I think she'd only do a certain kind of establishment. The better place, you probably wouldn't have her. She wasn't the best singer in the world by any means. In fact, some of the songs were pretty much, dare I say, horrendous. There were much better singers on the karaoke, that's a fact. So that wasn't great. I came away thinking to myself, well, why on earth do they insist on having singers? Why don't they just do karaoke all the way through? Is it because they can't get enough people in doing karaoke? Because near the end, when everybody's had a cracking drink, 11:30 for the last hour and a half, everybody wants to sing, but early on they don't, so that might be the problem. But I thought they might be better trying it for a few months as just a karaoke bar, rather than putting a sub-standard singer on. Anyway, we had a late finish. We didn't come out of there till 1:30, 1:45, something like that, maybe 2 o'clock. Good night, had by all. Sorry for this cold or whatever it is will not leave me, I do apologise. And that was about it, I think. Was that it? Yeah, that was it. Today, what are we on? I think it's day 13. I think we're on Thursday. It's our last full day here. We go back home tomorrow. You might not get a video tomorrow, but you hopefully will see me Saturday or Sunday, probably Saturday. Back in, where I'm more comfortable. Back in my usual haunt, my little studio there. Bedroom. And I'll feel a lot better there. And hopefully, health-wise, I'll feel better. Hopefully. So yeah, we're doing an afternoon session today because we're going to the old Carousel Bar again, which we love. It's a great crack there. It's always packed. And old comedy's on again, old comedy Elvis. Now, it might seem like a bit of overkill because we've already seen him twice on this holiday. This will be 3 times. 3 times for me and her indoors, twice for our friends because they didn't see him the first time we were here. We were here a week before them. They seen him early this week, but because a lot of his set was brand new and had not heard it before, and I know in the Carousel Bar they don't do a 1 hour set, they do about 2 hour and a quarter sets. We're hoping to see some material of these we've never seen before, so we thought, right, that'll be an idea. We'll go watch old comedy and then maybe we'll have an Indian feast on the way home. You know, we went on a sit down last week when we went there and enjoyed it. We might try that again. So that is the script. It doesn't end there till 6:30. We'll probably leave 7:15, 3 sheets to the wind, I think that's what they say. We'll go and get the old Ruby Murray, as old Del Boy would say, and probably rock up back home about 9:30, 10 o'clock. Try to watch a bit of TV, but be falling asleep whilst trying to watch it, no doubt. And then up early-ish tomorrow morning, down to the airport, and back home for tea time. Hey, what's not to like? Anyway, hope you're all grand, hope you're having a good day. If I don't speak to you before the weekend, have a nice end of week. Hope the weather picks up back home. but I'm not really bothered because I don't mind bad weather, me. And I've had plenty of good weather. Maybe that sounds a bit silly, but that's just me. So we'll see how things go, and I'll speak to you no doubt over the weekend, if not tomorrow. But I will try for one tomorrow morning. I don't know if I'll have time to do it. Anyway, happy days, everybody.